Alright, well, welcome to the next training module here. And what I want to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is really focus on the commitment level and what's going to be needed so that you can be successful. As I mentioned to you earlier, you know, Alivemax is not a business that's built off of hype. And I always tell people and I caution people, anytime you're online and you're clicking around and you come across a website that's telling you to partner with me, I will show you how to earn $25,000 in 60 days. Ladies and gentlemen, you have got to be careful. Those type of businesses, as I call it, are built on sand. You need a sturdy foundation in order to be successful in this industry. When it comes down to what we call residual or earned income every single month, ladies and gentlemen, that is created by setting a solid foundation. Anybody that has ever been successful in any type of business venture will tell you it did not happen overnight. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you the exact same thing with Alivemax. It's not going to happen overnight. However, because of the system, the simplicity of the system, ladies and gentlemen, you can create more money faster in this industry than a traditional business. Just ask Mr. Robert Kiyosaki, who has said in Rich Dad, Poor Dad, that book where he's talking about the 4 quadrants, when, you know, he says, if you can do it, get involved in the online or direct sales, or what they call now the home-based business industry, because it's the cheapest way to create wealth. Look at Mr. Donald Trump, Trump International, that just launched in 2009. The bottom line is, even the wealthy, rich people that have built their fortunes doing traditional business have now tapped in to this industry because it makes just unbelievable business sense. I'm going to, again, show you how to do this with this amazing business system. Now, as I mentioned to you, here's the first thing. I'm going to talk about 3 things. So if you have a pen and paper ready, go ahead and write these 3 things down. Now, the very first thing I want to tell you to do is to commit to being in the Alivemax business for 12 months. Hold yourself accountable for a 12-month commitment. Again, in 12 months, you will be able to evaluate where you are and whether or not this business is working for you. If you're doing every single thing that I'm telling you to do, you will be successful, hands down. I can look at you with just unbelievable conviction and tell you in seriousness, this will work for you. It has worked for me over and over again. If you listen to what I'm telling you, it will work for you. So commit to being in this program for 12 months simply because I'm going to show you how to drop seeds and plant seeds in your business. Then I'm going to show you how to nurture those seeds, how to water them, to work with them. When that happens, I tell people you have to stick around to be around for the harvest so that you can enjoy the fruits of your labor and be blessed financially. So again, commit to the 12 months. Number 2, also which is very important, is you need to commit to actually being an active business partner with Alivemax, meaning that you're ordering product on a monthly basis. Now, for those of you asking me, Marcus, how much is this going to cost me? Again, that's the beauty in why this program and this business is working for people, because it's $24.95 a month to stay active in the business. Now, I want to pause here for a second because I'm going to talk with those of you, maybe you've been in this industry before and you're revisiting this maybe for the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th time. It doesn't matter, but here's one thing I want to share with you. Many of you have failed in this industry because you have gotten involved in programs that have taught you, they didn't really tell you this, but this is what was happening. They were teaching you to overextend yourself financially and then telling you to go out to the people you know, get them to overextend themselves financially, and then all of a sudden, like a bunch of spinning plates at the circus, all of a sudden they come crashing down is because everybody overextended themselves. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, I get excited about this because I got this early on in my career, and that's what changed me and my life and other people's lives that I've worked with, is because I show them, don't overextend yourself in any program. Get involved in a low-cost program. Why? Because that's what it's all about, is momentum. When you have a lot of momentum, meaning you have a lot of group activity happening, that means you have gone out, have showed people your low-cost program. They've gone out, they've shown people their, the same low-cost program. This process begins to repeat itself over and over again. There's momentum growth happening every single day in your business. All of a sudden, your paychecks, are getting larger and larger. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. As you're coming in, you pay one bill at a time. Don't come in saying, Marcus, if I don't pay my mortgage the first month that this business failed. Don't do that. Trust me. Come in and say, you know what? I have this little $30 bill that I want to pay this month with my business, and I'm going to do that. The next month, maybe it's your cell phone bill. The next month, maybe you're saying, you know what? I want to pay my computer, my internet bill, along with maybe half of my car payment. Ladies and gentlemen, work your way up and give yourself an opportunity to establish that. But again, you've got to be willing to stay in the business long enough. So as I said with number 2, is commit to being an active member or business partner. And again, by staying in the business for 12 months, ordering product every single month, your team doing the exact same thing you're doing, that's going to create growth. And remember, when everybody is comfortable and can relax because they can afford a $25 product purchase, ladies and gentlemen, that's where the magic and the beauty of this industry begins to take place. And then lastly, what I want to tell you to do, number 3, which is important, is let's jumpstart your business. Let's get you into the system and get your people into the system. Now, what I mean by this is when you join the Alivemax, there's what's called a telefriend system, which is brilliant. Now, here's how the telefriend system works. When you log into your back office, you go to alivemax.com/login. You go to the section that says member login, and then you type in your password and yada yada. It lets you into the system. Perfect. You will then see a tab that says tell a friend. Here is the brilliant system that you have purchased. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. But what you can then do is, if you scroll down, you can begin typing in the names and emails of people that you know. Now, the system will not start disturbing them and sending them information until you call them first. This is brilliant. Now, what I tell people to do is, right out the gate, you want to upload anywhere between 25 to 50 people into your telefriend system immediately. That is so important to do that. Now, if you don't have 25 to 50, enroll what you do have, but get them into the system. Here's what's going to happen is, we're basically giving them and holding what's called a free position in the company where they can evaluate the company for themselves. Here's the power is, you now plug them into the system, you save their information, we now have grabbed a free position for them, we pick up the phone, we call this person, let's say her name is Tracy, we call Tracy up and we say, Tracy, listen, I've just teamed up with an amazing online business by the name of Alivemax. I wanted to get your opinion on this business. I like it a lot, but I want to get your opinion on it. If you can, I just sent some information to you, and basically at this point you just email Tracy the website. Tracy then goes to the website, ladies and gentlemen. She types in her email address, hits submit. The system now lets Tracy into that free position. Now here's what happens is, Tracy hasn't committed to anything. Tracy is now getting educated on the business. In addition to that, our system begins to work on your behalf. Now watch this. Tracy goes to work the next day. Tracy has an email from you. Now, did you send anything? No. This is the turnkey system working for you. Tracy receives an email from you that says, hey Tracy, thanks so much for looking at my business. I wanted you to get a feel for what I'm doing from home. Here's some more information about the business. So all of a sudden, we're dripping on Tracy for the next 2 or 3 days. Now all of a sudden, maybe you're out at lunch and you get a phone call and it's Tracy. Tracy says, hey, I've been getting these emails from you and I'm kind of jealous. I think I might want to do this business. I've been looking for a way